Hello YouTube, Shin Tiger Curl here, that dude in the straw hat, bringing you a nice little update video for a video I posted recently. As some of you know, I started a Shadows of Brimstone campaign, if you can't tell by the graphic on the screen right now, The Adventures of Takeo and Farrunner. Now, it was a pretty decent episode, but it wasn't the best, so I'm just going to make this video as a sort of explanation as to why certain things in the video didn't look the way that I wanted them to, as well as some gaffes and goofs I made while recording this. And I also want to give a shout out to all the individuals who commented and liked the video from the Shadows of Brimstone Facebook group. It's a very nice, welcoming community, and I'm grateful to have had your input, because I know I messed some stuff up, and I needed your help to actually sort out what I got wrong. So, and most specifically, I want to thank Mr. Al Graham, who commented on my video. Yeah, for those who don't know, Al Graham is actually doing his own Shadows of Brimstone campaign series called The Adventures of Hattori Hanzo, where he's doing it with a samurai, just a samurai. He's been doing this for a long time, longer than I have, and his channel needs a lot more support. So if you have the time, head on over, smash that subscribe button, give that guy some love. He does some great work. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. Now, per someone's comment about the quality of the video, I just need to clear some stuff up. For one thing, I sort of just came up with this idea on the spur of the moment. I really didn't do much in the way of preparation for this, because my channel is primarily one where I'm doing audio, where I haven't had the need to show my face, because the last time I showed my face was like over 10 some odd years ago, when this channel was mostly about wrestling reviews and news and what have you, and just stuff like that, and I didn't really care so much about the picture quality. But after I transitioned over to doing War Machine lore videos, I was more concerned with the quality of my audio rather than my video. So the camera I was using for this series is a rather old one. I don't have the cash to buy a much higher end one, as you might know, so it's not exactly the best, but I had to work with what I had. Now, some technical issues came up when it came to the video quality. I originally wanted to do it as a 1280. This particular camera could do it, but for some reason, when I hooked it into OBS, for some reason it just froze on me. I don't know what the issue was. I looked online at a lot of videos that talked about this. I did some tweaking. I had to lower the resolution down from 1280 to 720, and that might seem to have fixed it. But I was really scared that my video was just going to crap out on me at a moment's notice, and I just had to get it done. So I had to lower the resolution quality of it down much lower than I really should have. But hopefully by the time I do the next video, which should be probably tomorrow, it will have a better resolution quality. So there's that. Hopefully I can find some permanent solution to that. I have another webcam. Sorry about that. I do have another webcam, but there were two problems with it. One, it had a much lower high-end resolution, way lower than the one I ended up using. And for another, for some reason, it too was having technical issues where OBS just wouldn't recognize it as a webcam. It just would not connect. So I was dealing with a lot of technical issues, as well as the lighting. The lighting wasn't what I wanted it to be. I just had a lamp on a stand next to me. I might mess around and see what I can do, because this is the first time I'm doing this kind of stuff. So, and I appreciate all the help that people got me. And if this is popular enough, I might spring for better lighting or a better camera. But as is, I'm just going by whatever I have right now. And even if I did, I wouldn't have the money to actually buy anything right now. So I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it like this. All right, technical aspects out of the way. Now I want to focus on the few things that I got wrong. And of course, I want to thank Al Graham for helping me out again in his comments. If you watch the video, then you know that at the end of the adventure, Takeo actually got killed. Normally, when you run out of sanity or health, you are knocked out, and there is actually a way to bring the person back without a revive token. You only get one depending on the number of heroes. I was running 2, so I only got 1, and I used that one for Far Runner since he got knocked out first. But when you're revived, you have to roll on. Now I rolled double 6s for a depth event, and that depth event allowed me to bring back a knocked out hero, but I had to roll on the injury chart. Here's the problem that kept propped up. Instead of rolling 2d6, I rolled 1d6, and on that 1d6 I rolled, it had him get killed. I should have rolled another d6. So I'm just at the start of the So I'm going to rectify this at the start of the next video. I'll just work that into the lore, and I'll roll another d6. That will hopefully he'll be back to life, but he'll have an injury. So, and injuries are much easier to take care of than bringing a character back to life. He also said in another comment that I didn't even know this. I've been playing this game for months, and I didn't know this. That when facing an ambush, enemies are +2 to their initiative in the first round of the fight, so they're a little bit faster. Makes sense because they're ambushing you. They would catch you by surprise. So I'll have to rectify that in the future. Another comment he made in regards to the Wandering Samurai special ability of gaining Fury. Now, I had it mixed up that the Wandering Samurai was going to gain Fury by just doing combat hits, but I had to reread this thanks to his comment that the Wandering Samurai only gains Fury when his hits cause a wound. I got this confused because I was playing with the Wandering Samurai in a previous campaign weeks ago, and one of his upgrades was that he could gain Fury just from combat hits, and I got those kind of mixed up. And now I realize that I kind of fudged up, so there's that. And the last thing he wanted to tell me was about armor rolls, because I got really confused. I was rolling armor rolls for when he took hits. It should have been for each wound I would take from the hit, because each villain or each enemy in the game, once they do a hit, they do a set number of damage. So if it was the Oni, his damage is a 5. So I would have had to roll 5 dice instead of the 1 dice for the hits that went through. So I kind of messed up with that, and I'm sorry for that. So thank you, Algram, for helping me out in that regard. I'm not sure if I made any other mistakes. I might have to go back and read the video, but hopefully I can use this to improve myself and improve the video qualities. And hopefully, if you guys really want to see more of this, please leave it below in the chat. Not in the chat, in the comments, if you want me to continue doing this campaign series, and that way I can go forward and improve. Now, as for the next video in this series, I would take a page out of Mr. Algram's book, and it will be dedicated entirely to the town visit, because I didn't want to make it too extra long. So depending on how the town visits go, it will either be very short or very long. So there's that. And just a note, I will be using the Feudal Village expansion pack, meaning that not only do I have a choice of doing small, medium, and large villages, it got more options as far as shops go. It has its own board for individual town adventures and different specialty towns that offer gains and bonuses depending on what's been rolled. So it's a very interesting one. So that'll be a very interesting one to go into. And that's really all I have to say right now. I want to thank you for listening to this video and watching these videos. Like I said, if you want me to do more of these, just comment down below and I'll make sure to do more of them. Support the channel as always. Like, comment, subscribe. It all helps the algorithm. Like I said, go over to Mr. Algram's YouTube channel. His videos are much better than mine and have better production values. He knows his stuff, and I thoroughly enjoy watching Hattori Hanzo and Artemis Tau go through their various adventures in the world of Shadows of Brimstone. So, with that out of the way, this has been Shin Tiger Curl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good day, and we'll see you in the town next time.